Today is the end of the change. It is the final day. I will go by my current artist name, known as The Change. And from here on out, my new artist name will be AWIN, which is my name. Well, my name shortened. My name's Anthony Wynn, and so my friends gave me a nickname called AWIN. I've wanted to do this for 6 months to a year now, and I could never find the right time to do so and figure out the right name. For some reason, over the past year, I felt like I needed to change my name. The change no longer felt right to me. It's difficult to put into words, but it didn't feel enough like the truest version of myself. And because the music I'm making now is so honest and vulnerable and quite frankly, just so me, I feel like The Change, which is kind of an alias I gave myself, because I was kind of afraid to show my real self to the world, this alias, The Change that I created for myself, was designed to help me step into this character that I could present myself to the world. But now I feel like I no longer need that separation, and I feel like the music and me can just be one. I don't know if any of that makes sense, but I just wanted to personalize my image and my brand and how I show myself to the world more by making my name again, because The Change was never my name. But AWIN is, and I'm very excited about it because I went through 100 different names, right? Again, I was trying to come up with another alias and all these different things that I could be represented by. But then I was just thinking, my music is me. Why don't I just use my name? And my name's Anthony Wynn, but I don't know. But it's funny because nobody calls me Anthony. It's actually strange if I hear the word Anthony. So I was thinking, okay, maybe it's not Anthony. I'm like, okay, let's think, what name do my friends or my family call me that I just love? What do the people I love, what do they call me? And then maybe let's just do that. So I was running through all the nicknames, I've been given over the years and stuff. And the one that stuck the most was AWIN. And my friends gave me that nickname, and I loved it from the jump. I remember every time they would introduce me as AWIN, they'd be like, whoa, that's a cool name, it's interesting. And it is my name, which is I love that so much. And it doesn't have to be the separate thing that I had for years because I was too afraid to make my music and me just one. And so today is the day I changed my name to AWIN, and it feels really good. I feel sad at the same time because I spent years building The Change, but I figured it's better to do it now before I get big. Hopefully someday, I don't know. But it's a crazy feeling to change your name after all these years, and especially after building a little community that we have. So I appreciate every single person here that is sticking with me throughout this change and who has been here throughout the era of The Change, because I guess today we begin a new era of AWIN, and I'm working on my next project, which I think better represents me, and it's my most personal, honest, and vulnerable work I've ever created in my life. Better production than I've ever done, better songwriting, better vocals, like everything is just leveling up. So I thought now would be the perfect time, if ever, to change my name to make it feel completely and 100% authentically me. And I'm very excited to do so, but it's also sad at the same time. But way more excited than not. It's just scary for all of this change to happen, coincidentally, funnily enough. No pun intended. I also wanted to memorialize this era of The Change, which is why, if you notice, my last album was self-titled The Change, so I wanted to remember this era. And that is how The Change will live on. But I'm so grateful and thankful to anybody and everybody that's ever come across my music, that's ever listened, that's ever shared it to a friend, that's ever sent it to a family member, that's ever used it in a video, that's ever posted on their story. All of you guys, thank you so much. Shout out to all of the homies out there. I'm blown away that we even have a small community at this point, and it just warms my heart so much. And thank you so much to everybody sticking with me while I figure myself out and figure out all of these changes in this new era of AWIN. You're just watching me grow up. You're just watching me figure it all out. You're just watching me figure out this entire music journey and how I want to portray myself to the world. And so I'm so grateful that you're here through it all. Thank you so much. I love you so much. And I'll see you in this next era of AWIN. Here it is. This is how I'm changing the name forever. This is it. Goodbye, The Change. And there it is. The Change is becoming AWIN today. On October 11th, 2022, today marks the end of The Change and the beginning of a new era of AWIN. This is it. This is it. Here we go. This is it. There we go. We did it. That is the end of the change and the beginning of AWIN.